We have some fragile circumstances emerging around us right now because the root of a recession is money. And the topic of money is highly charged. It's a key emotional problem between people. There's also a direct and very thick link between financial stress and mental well-being. So why is this? Well, behavior and financial psychologists have discovered over the past few years some amazing research that says that we actually experience loss 2.5 times more than we experienced gains or happiness. So if you won something and you're ecstatic and you're happy, that's one thing. You can imagine that feeling. You feel really good. But if you were to lose that same thing, you would feel the loss 2.5 times more intensely on your psychology and your physiology than you did for that ecstatic feeling you just had. So you can feel the depth of that despair that we're capable of it. We dwell on loss, and we have difficulty coping with loss. Our emotions get into overdrive, and we see things in a very charged way. And I heard this expression by financial psychologist Dr. Jim Grubman from the United States, who works a lot in this area, and he said that recessions are like earthquakes when all familiar sources start shaking. All familiar sources of stability start shaking. And things are shaking for a lot of people right now: loss of money, job loss, inability to pay bills, all of those sorts of things. Things are shaking. Recessions kind of put us in a collective fear at this point. And fear leads predominantly to 2 types of behaviors, which you'll see in consumer behaviors. Number 1 is anxiousness, which is associated with the flight, as in fight-flight, and it's a withdrawal, it's an inclination to run, it's a stop buying, it's a changing of behavior patterns, of consumer patterns and cutting back. The second behavior is an angry behavior, and if any of you have frontline people on the phones right now, they're probably talking about drastically high levels of angry and argumentative people right now, because angry behavior is the fight part of the flight-fight, and it's an aggressive response and an attempt to get back some control to where you were before. People are feeling lost, they want to get back. So talk to them. You probably are hearing a lot of it in your organizations right now. Okay, we talked about fear and the 2 reactions. Low confidence too. I cannot emphasize this more. Trust and belief is at the bottom of confidence. And there's been a lot of trust breaking recently. And we got to get that confidence back. And low confidence is about not believing that things will get better. So keep that in mind.